What did I get progress made on this week? Stay tuned to find out. G'day, my name is Sean. This is my weekly update where I share my quilting adventures. Come see what I've been working on, what I completed, and all the other fun and exciting news. Let's go ahead and get started now with our works in progress. The first thing I want to show you is some progress on Toasty. I worked with my friend Katy at the Greenland Quilter last week on her live. Last Sunday she started her very first project, which is the Ursula Major Minor, and I'm working on Toasty the Dragon. And I got a decent amount done. I got a couple more blocks made and made it all put together like so, and so I got one more big piece to put on this side, and then another whole section is done. I'm very excited about that. Next up is a project I haven't touched in quite a while, and that's the March Gnome by Cotton Cuts. I quilted this a little bit on a live, I don't know how long ago. It's been a while, but I thought it'd be fun to do a little bit more work on this here. So this is the gnome here. In the past I had done his beard, and I thought it'd be fun to do some straight line quilting up above his nose. So it's not a whole lot of progress, but it's a little bit of progress, and it's a lot of fun just doing some more practice on free motion quilting. Next up is Dog Park by Elizabeth Hartman, and I've been working on these for a while. And I've actually come to realize I don't think I ever made a pug. I think I thought I did. I mentally made it, but never did it in my head. So if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, but I'm 99% sure that I actually never made that block. So that's one more I have to do later. Anyway, we're working on this one up here, which is named Wadsworth. I'm not quite sure what breed he is. I know it's on the tip of my tongue. If you can let me know in the comments, it'd be fantastic. So I've cut out all the fabric, and I have made part of his face so far. So this is as far as we've got, but it's coming together quite well, and I'm really happy with the progress so far. So hopefully next week you'll get to see the completed Wadsworth, or very close to it. And then I also planned on working on the Carnival quilt for Quilt of Valor yesterday on my live, but it didn't quite work out because all the backing and quilt sandwiches all bunched up together. It didn't look very good. So this is what I have so far. This is the quilt top here. Give you a quick look. I really like the backing. There's a lot of patriotic words and everything else. So we've got to unpin this, use some clamps on the table, which I went out and bought yesterday, and that sort of thing there. And hopefully next week we'll see a little bit of progress on the quilting on this as well. I have some finished objects to show you and a lot more exciting news, so don't run off. But before we do that, let's go ahead to our week in review. If you're new to the channel, this is a series of videos I take during the week, some of me sewing, and also of any adventures we've gotten up to, which we really haven't done this week, unfortunately. But I hope you enjoy. Last week I asked everybody, what quilt would you like to make if you had the skill set and the ability to get it and that sort of thing there as well. I love reading all the answers. I think some of the more popular answers were the legit kits and some of the Art East and that's projects and so forth like that. So thank you so much for replying to that. I always love reading comments and I answer them as quickly as I can. This week I figured, since weather is on everybody's mind, you know, it's very cold in a lot of places, I just thought I'd ask, what is your favorite season? I used to say summer, but now, as in the last few years, I think I've really come to appreciate autumn or fall as my favorite season. It's not as hot, it's not super cold like it is in winter, and there's also always a lot of fun events like fairs, Halloween, that sort of thing there as well. So definitely fall or autumn is my favorite season. What's yours? Let me know in the comments. So what are my goals for this week? I'd just like to continue making some progress, as I've said the last few weeks. I'd like to finish off Wadsworth, and I'll also get the next couple of blocks for some of the projects I'm working on cut out, like the Anna Green Gables and the Farm Fresh sample by East Quilting Co. I think that's my goals for this week. Let me know what your goals are for this week. Next up is our news and events, and I had quite a few lives over the last couple of weeks, and I forgot to mention one where I was live with my friend Donnell a week or two ago over on her channel, where we put together the latest puzzle mystery quilt clues together. Was it last week or the week before? I don't remember. Duck over to her channel and find out. Last Sunday morning, I was over at Katy the Greenland Quilter's channel, where we put together some of our legit kits. She finally started her very first legit kit. She's had the kit for a while. Was a little nervous to open it up, but she's gotten started on it, which I'm so excited and so proud of her for doing. And then I continued to work on Toasty. Yesterday morning I had my friend Andy from True Blue Quilts join me. We were planning on working on Quilt of Valor, but due to my technical mistakes, I wasn't able to do that. But we had a good time chatting, and I got some fabric cut out for a different project, so that was fun as well. This coming week I hope to have a short out for the first puzzle mystery quilt clue for Field of Dreamers. You'll get to see that clue completed in just a few moments. And then on this Saturday morning, I'll have my friend John from Guys Craft 2 join me. I'm really looking forward to having him back on, so definitely don't miss that. So now it is time for some happy mail, and I was very excited to get this box in the mail the other day, and it was from my friend Chloe, and she bought me a couple of little gifts from Missouri Star Quilting Co., including one of these beautiful rulers. This is the one I was talking about the other week where I wanted to replace it. I'd actually ordered myself a couple as well, so now I have a few extra, but that's okay. I figured I could put one of them for my travel quilting, and I'm always misplacing them, so having an extra one floating around is not a bad thing. She also sent me a couple of spools of the Missouri Star thread, so I get to check those out. I'm really excited to try these out really soon. And then some of these wonderful, what they call cool pins, and these are the ones that I've seen floating around. Everyone seems to like them a lot, and I've been very interested to try them, but it's not something I would have gone out and purchased myself. So I'm really happy that Chloe did that for me. I thank you very, very much, Chloe, for that. I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to using all those items. This, I've already been using a ton this week, so thank you so much for that. And now I'm excited to share with you a completed block, and this is the first clue of the Puzzle Mystery Quilt by Cotton Cuts. It's a new one called Field of Dreamers. I am working on one called Diodari, which is the typography by Laurie Holt Designs. It's got a lot of wonderful different colors, got a nice variety, and I like the different prints on here as well. So there's two different blocks that we've got here. So this is the first one. Pull it back just a little bit so you can see it a little better, and then the other one is a little smaller. There we go. I think it's supposed to be this way, but who knows, in the final design it could be this way or this way. Who really knows? We're only at the very beginning. But so far I'm really liking this one here. I love the contrast with the different colors, and I'm very excited to see how this one progresses as well. Well, that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. Tell a friend. I always love hearing comments from my viewers. I hope you all have a great day. Happy sewing, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.